What's up, Katie family? We is back. Welcome back, guys. What season is this, and what is we doing a review on?
We finna do the review on the UPSHAWS season 4 on Netflix. If you ain't watched it, go on get in tune. But before you go on click that Netflix button on your Roku, stay tuned because we finna go and get y'all our review first. Season 4 basically starting off with Regina still staying with Lucretia. Because you remember season 3, she ended up leaving Benny. So she's still with her sister Lucretia, and she ain't coming back home until further notice. However, she not being as selfish because she ended up like, you know what? Maybe it's not all Benny. Let me get back to me, right? So she ended up seeking a therapist. And in the midst of seeking a therapist, the therapist ended up convincing Regina to have Benny come on over and they figured some things out.
Yeah.
They was doing role playing and all type of cool type of marriage. Let's get it back to the basics type of stuff.
Yeah, what you
just to rekindle their marriage, right?
Yeah.
It worked. And Lucretia got back home. I'm sorry, Regina got back home. But speaking of Lucretia, she got some things going on, baby.
Look,
she might need a couple of doctors.
Lucretia is hurting her. You understand me? Lucretia is hurting to a point that, you know, she put her faith. Okay, Lucretia, basically, she was paying her taxes, right? She did what she's supposed to do, like other citizens are supposed to do. You don't pay your taxes, guess what? They gonna come get you. All right, so yeah, you pay your taxes. She paid her taxes. She put her faith in somebody to actually make sure all the paperwork is up to up to par.
Legit, done, all that.
So that didn't happen.
Nope.
So it didn't go out, man. She had to go literally go to the IRS. Think, you know what I'm saying? She can work things out. She thinking like, hey, you know, if I sit here work it out, I probably ain't gonna have to pay nothing.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? To come and find out she had to pay, she got to pay all of it back.
Yep.
But she like, hold on, I've been paying it. So to turn and find out, the guy she was paying was not paying it, was not doing what he's supposed to do, and among her peers was in that party. So they lost on money too. You know, they really lost on money, and that's how she. This is not, you know, she don't have money in her pockets. You know, she's broke. She's broke. So she was like, man, hold on, because she's the breadwinner of the family.
That's
so
what I'm saying. Keep in mind, y'all, she the breadwinner of the family. So everybody come to her, even Benny. You know, I mean, Benny come to her, Regina, all them 3 kids.
Yeah, right.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
You know, all of them, you know, come to Lucretia for help. So the fact that now Lucretia got to tell them, like, who we gonna go to help? Because I am the help. So who gonna be the help now? It was definitely a difficult transition this season for Lucretia to lean on everybody else because she's always the shoulder to lean on. So it's hard, you know, it's hard for the strong one to reach out, right? That's life, right? But in the midst of all that, Benny had a time. Benny when he found out that Lucretia was broke and owed the IRS, he took that in his full advantage. The man went on a splurging fee, a splurging, you know what I mean? He
spree.
You feel me? He cashed out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He was cashing out, and then man, it's like Lucretia, she was feeling it because her, you know, her oldest nephew, it actually came to her because he wanted to have his own boxing, you know, arena, you know, boxing business, gym, my bad, boxing gym. So, you know, he's coming to her because, you know, his auntie got money and she always look out. And she told him, like, you know what? Yeah, I can help you. You know, that'd be good to have family sit here and want to, you know, help you start a business and we can make money together. So, yeah, that's how it was. So stuff went downhill, and then she went. It was weighing heavy on her, so she had to have it, and then she had to have it. Benny, you know what I'm saying? Benny. So because you know Benny gonna talk mess. Benny gonna talk mess. So she did everything she needed to do. She even had the Airbnb her place.
She tried it.
She tried it, but she messed up and put in the clause that, you know, she had to leave. She thought she was just going to get a roommate, get some money to the side. It's going to be good. Because Lucretia is trying to hustle for this money right now until she get her money back in order. So she moving around a lot of pieces. She even tried to get a sugar daddy. So she ended up going to the bars with her coworker.
Break my
You know what I mean? Try to do that, but it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So she tried to do the boxing event. You know what I'm saying? The slap boxing event. That didn't turn out too good. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was knocking some people out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know LaQuisha had hands. Well, I guess you have hands when you peed off. You turn to Credible Hope. You know what I'm saying? When your money ain't correct, somebody gonna feel this heat.
You feel me? Touche.
Exactly. So you let us know. You let us know in the comments what is y'all season 5 predictions. And what is your season 5 predictions?
Season 5 predictions.
Even
Would it be
or
a
is
season
it
5?
really a season 5? You know, I'm saying it right now, and I had to think about like, hold on, is it gonna be a season 5? Because this season 4, you know, it wasn't like the best, but it kept you entertained, you know. But it was just like, I don't know, for season 5, it can possibly.
Of course,
happen.
it's gonna be a season 5, y'all. It's gonna be a season 5. They did their thing this season. Was it perfect? No. Is it room to grow? Of course.
Oh,
but they laid another foundation. They opened another storybook. They opened another chapter. They got us talking. They got more questions to answer. So will it be a season 5? Yes. Will I be watching? Yes. Will we be making videos? You already know.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then
we got a comment, y'all.
Before you
y'all
guys
know y'all
leave,
seen that comment up there.
If you made it this far, we want to say thank you. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you for making this far and keep supporting us. All right, this is something we haven't did yet. And like I said, you keep watching us, you're going to keep seeing us elevate in our best of our abilities, because outside of this, we rocking and, you know, we doing what we supposed to do outside of YouTube. And then we still maintaining what we doing here on YouTube the best we can right now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get this up. But, all right, so we want to highlight Justin Me 1379. We want to say thank you.
Forgive him. He put every
my bad. I said
is,
Justin.
My baby, he going to just
My
add another
bad.
name.
You know, I always did that even with
Try
kids.
to tell
You know
his
what I'm
mind,
saying? So even with raps, sometimes I forget the lyrics. I make my own. I freestyle. That's how I be. Excuse me, Justin Me. What? 1379.
Just me.
Oh, I said just me again.
1379.
That dang it. Hey, look, just me. I'm sorry. 1379. All right, so we appreciate your comments. All right, so with his comment, he's basically saying, or he or she, season 3 and 4 sucks. It's about teen in high school. Every time a grown people show is great or good, and a baby or teens come in, it's going to end in that season. Adult people conversation and kids don't go together. It happens every time. Think about it. I appreciate your comments, and I'm kind of with you in the sense of, you know, season 3 and 4. I like the season 3. In my opinion, I like the season 3, but season 4, this season is kind of rocky, but it still have its messages. So it still keep you entertained, but it's not like 1 and 2. So that if you watch a lot of seasons of other different TV shows, you already know that some don't even last up to this part. And sometimes, if they do all the way to season 5, that's the final. You're not going to see a 6. You're not going to see a 7. You see that, they rocking and rolling. But what you think? What is your opinion?
Yes, thank you. Just to piggyback on what you said, with the 67, before I answer the question, it could be up to 10 seasons, y'all, and it could be trash, depending on the audience. But everything ain't for everybody.
Correct.
What I thank you for the comment, just 1379. Appreciate the comment. I agree and I disagree. I agree with the fact that, they have, they mix, you got quite a lot of few shows mixing teenagers with adults. However, with the UPSHAWS in particular, I felt like it still was a boundary set with the teenagers. Yeah, they packed kicks and, you know, here and there, but it wasn't an overload like season 3. Now I feel like season 3 definitely was an overload. So I definitely agree with you on that. They had them in high school too. It was just too many high school scenes for me. But with season 4, I kind of enjoyed it because, like you said, babe, it did have strong messages within the season. It got straight to the point to me. Like every episode was the conclusion was at the end. If not, they answered it in the following episode. Like it didn't drag.
No.
That's what I loved about
Yeah.
season 4. It didn't drag, and it was a balance with the teenagers. Teenagers do kiss, you know, like we used to be teenagers. You know,
right.
what we did. You know, that's what we do. But, you know, it is a boundary. I understand that. And if you let one thing, you know what I mean, go, then you open doors for other stuff. So I get that part too. That's why I'm like, it's a balance. I agree, but then I disagree. Because as long as a boundary and a balance, you know, you'll be good. Because I love the Chi-Town, you feel me? I love the TV show. But with the Chi, you know, them teenagers like, hold on, is they in high school or is they in transition to college? Because they doing some, you know. But
yeah, Chi
teach his own. We teenagers and, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
So I ain't judging.
Yeah, things happen. But, you know, when it comes to parents, you got to be careful what you allow your kids to see. Because, you know, it's a family show and, you know, but it's an adult show at the same time. But you have to find a balance. You know, I remember when I was a kid growing up, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate. If you can relate to it, put it in the comments. I remember when my mom had me and my sister, you know, we sitting there, you know, time to time, we sit there all together, watch shows, movies. I remember times in certain situations, them kids get out of pocket with their parents or whatever, and they did something. My mom looked at us, especially me, like, I wish you would do that. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to watch a TV show or movie with you. How you at my throat? That's not me doing it. So that's what happens, you know what I mean? So you just got to sit here and explain to your kids, you know what I mean? And the best you can.
Yes.
Because as a parent, there ain't no handbooks.
Yes.
But, you know, I always find that balance.
That and the fact of, y'all, like, I know 89, 90 babies, look, y'all, we was younger when Baby Boy came out. I was, like 12 when Baby Boy came out. We got Friday and all that. We had the chance to watch all that. And what was the first thing our mom and them said? Close your eyes. But what we doing? We doing all this. And like, come on, y'all. So we been there. We done that. Now, it starts at home. It's the foundation. If the foundation is right, you got a boundary set. Everything, it goes smoothly. But unfortunately, with entertainment nowadays,
very tricky.
You know what you let slide. Okay, now I'm gonna feed you something else. I'm gonna feed you something bigger.
Even in cartoons,
you say no.
Some of these cartoons, we think it's cartoons, is not kids' cartoons. They be mostly for adults. So nowadays it's kind of tricky because they really putting them in cartoons. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You know. I know stuff. You got a lot of stuff we trying to juggle. The last thing you want to see is watching every cartoon. You know what I'm saying? That your kids watching, just to make sure it's appropriate. But hey, that goes a long way, man. It's just finding the balance.
Yeah, and some stuff we know we watch. You gonna watch with your kids, like Family Guy, you know, stuff like that. Just throwing it out.
Just like you saying,
anything about South Park. Y'all know darn well we watch South Park, and we know Kenny Dad every week. And come on now, y'all, they cuss like a sailor on South Park, and we was right there, 7, 8 years old, just watching South Park before we finna go to school. So. Again, but our foundation was okay. We turned out fine, you know what I mean? We got a little trauma here and there, but we're pretty good.
I'm pretty sure when we was kids, we watched Friday, you watched The Corner, you watched The Wire. Even though a lot of that stuff we didn't really watch, and some of that stuff we was watching was in high school.
Some of that stuff was rated R.
Some of that stuff we was watching, it was high school. Some of the stuff we was watching in grammar school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of our parents allowed us to watch some stuff, you know, we shouldn't be watching.
We shouldn't watch.
But you know, it's just finding that balance, man. And then you gotta speak the real to your children, man. Because once they get out them doors, stuff get real.
Yeah.
And you better hope they, you know what I'm saying, you put them on game because somebody can sit here and trick them. You know what I'm saying? They thinking everything all good. And they don't know because you ain't put them on game. So all right, guys.
Message.
So that's what we have. Like I said, you know, put in the comments, and you know we will highlight your comments going forward. So until next time, guys.
Keep on keeping on, because if you stop keeping on, man, that's when everything else stops. You are everything, bro. Nothing moves without you.
Oh yeah. And whatever brings you to our channel, hope it bring you back. All right, Katie family, we out.